Everyone, behold, right here we have a classic Greek meal at a beautiful little hole-in-the-wall tavern called Alogo in the beautiful area of Syntagma Square, which is a very touristy area, lots of hotels all around here. And I'm going to have a few dishes right here. Let me know where you're watching from. My name is Ariel, and this is Urbanist, and I'm doing a spontaneous live video to show you some of the amazing food here. I'm very excited. But what do we have here on our tables? So we have a Greek beer. I don't know how to pronounce this. Still haven't learned the Greek alphabet, but it is a lager. Not one of the top, like, really well-known companies, so a smaller known company, 5% alcohol, pretty much pint size. And then here we have a Greek salad. I already started eating. We have a Greek salad with tomatoes, cucumbers, a little bit of olives, feta cheese, and some greens. And we have a octopus tail, which I already ate a piece of this. Done in a white sauce with some greens, some cucumbers, a little scattering of fries, and some pita bread. So I love finding places like these in Greece. Sometimes a little bit similar to Italy, but not so much. Actually, scratch that. Not similar to Italy. You might encounter this maybe in Mexico City. The place might not look so fancy. It might not look so neat and perfect, but usually those places are the best. So let's try some Greek salad. Wow. Greek salad just hits different in Greece. I grew up in Queens, New York. New York City in general has a massive Greek population, the largest outside of Athens. And I've grown up with Greek salad my entire life. Ever since I can remember, I've had a Greek salad, maybe since the age of 5 or something. And here it really does hit different. It's so much more vibrant and filled with flavor than it is in America. It has to do with the core ingredients, because this is a simple salad, and you can it's hard to mess it up, but it's the ingredients for sure. Colleen says the food looks good. Oh yes. So it's definitely the ingredients. It's so much olive oil that they put in here. More olive oil than you actually use, unless if you're soaking all up that bread. But even the tomatoes themselves, here they cut it into massive chunks. Every taverna has their own style, but even the tomatoes are filled with so much flavor. Look how red they are, naturally red, not too watery, like American tomatoes can get, unfortunately. Unless if you go to more gourmet supermarkets where you can find the cherry tomatoes. And the feta cheese, super creamy, and even the cucumbers are filled with flavor, which I love. So welcome everyone, and welcome to the live video. Let me know where you're watching from. Hello Gigi, hello Nicole. Have you been to Stamatis in Astoria? No, I haven't been to yet. Let me know, what's your Greek recommendations in New York? I'll look into Stamatis in Astoria. All right. I'm gonna have another bite of this because it's too good. Soaking up that olive oil. And some beer. I'm really impressed by Greek beer. I did not think it would be that interesting, because last time I came here, I barely indulged in the beer. I tried the 3 main brands, Mythos, Alpha, and I forgot the third one, Eza. I wasn't really impressed by either 3 of them. Definitely better than your average American commercial beer, but nothing special. But now I've had the craft beers and smaller brands like this one, and I'm really impressed. Great beer scene over here. Manhattan, it's vertical. Yes, I am gimballess, and I did this spontaneous, so that's why I'm going vertical. All right, I'm gonna try the octopus. I'm gonna cut a piece, try it, and I'll show you more of the octopus. I'm not sure if I should show you. Wow. This octopus. Okay. Before I show you the octopus, make sure that you don't see My Octopus Teacher on Netflix after this. Do yourself a favor, because it might ruin the entire experience. Should I show you this octopus? Because Manhattan says just go back to the NYC. Manhattan, you're saying that I am in Greece, one of the most beautiful countries in the entire world, with immense history. The Acropolis, the birthplace of Western civilization, is just like a 15-minute walk away. Great fresh food, fresh tomatoes, fresh beer, fresh octopus. And you're saying that I should go back to New York City? I mean, New York City is a great city, by all means. I love it. But do I need to go back to New York City now? All right, everyone, let me know. Should I show you the octopus? Susie says not hungry anymore. Yes, I love octopus right here. Look at that. Oh my God. I gotta switch the camera perspective. Pardon the big thumb. Wow. That is an octopus. Yeesh. Focusing kind of sucks on the iPhone, unfortunately. But you get the idea. Nick says I would rather be in Greece. Indeed, let me know. Should I go to New York City like right now? Should I just stop and go? Or do you want to see more Greece? Let me know. All right, let's try this out. Very chewy. So, octopus is very tricky as a meat. Octopus can get almost extremely difficult to get octopus super tender. I've only experienced this maybe 3 times in my life. One of them was in Santorini, where I had fresh octopus caught that day, and somehow it was extremely super tender, almost like you can eat with a spoon. That's very rare, and I usually don't expect that from most places. So this is indeed chewy, but it's a good kind of chewy, but it's very well condimented. Beautiful wine sauce just makes it so delicious. And there are sort of very tender bits in there that make it worth it. And the potato. Oh, wow. Even the potatoes are amazing here. Gigi says, is the octopus better in Spain or here? I've had limited experience in Spain. I went to Madrid. Great octopus there. It was usually cut into small bits, so I never tried a big octopus. The small little bits were good, but I've had better octopus in general here in Greece so far. Heron, nice to see you. Yum yum. Susan says it's quite gelatinous. Is it like leather, says Wendy? No. And Nicole says no, please stay in Europe. April says no, stay in Greece. Sophie says, wow, miss Greece. Oh. Helena says, forget what I said, octopus looks delicious. Christine says, is it still terribly hot? It's a bit better. It's like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So about 38 degrees Celsius around there. It's okay. Come to Australia and try some Vegemite. Yeah, I'll do that at some point. Definitely. Right. All right. Wow. Really good. So hello, Roxanne, Ron. Eugene says, will you go to Corfu next? Maybe, you got tuned in. Who knows where I go? Mateo says, have you moved there? No, not officially. George says, have you tried McDonald's? Not here. William says, that second bite. Oh yeah, very beautiful bite. All right, feel free to ask me any questions that you would like at all about Greece, about my trip so far. Nicole says, what's your most memorable moment in Greece? I had the honor of interviewing a guy named Yorgos in Piraeus, which is the port city of Athens. And this guy took me to a fish restaurant. He was so passionate about Greek culture and really knowledgeable about the history that I kind of got a taste of my own medicine. So I'm usually the one in the dinner or kind of in the hangout, aside from me doing videos, to telling people about the historical context of the food and telling them different stories about the food and how it's made. And this guy did the same thing, but right back to me. And it was amazing. He explained to me the process of ouzo, and this was all captured on film. So this experience will be appearing on a documentary when it premieres around early September. Alexander says, I hope you go to Thessaloniki again. Yeah, I love Thessaloniki. I will return at some point because I was really impressed by that city. And I think there's more to explore in Thessaloniki and the surrounding areas, so I will be back at some point. I don't plan to be back on this trip though. Mary Lynn says, I'm looking forward to your documentary. I'm so glad you are. Thank you so much. I'm excited to show it to all of you. It's looking very exciting. I sat down with my videographer slash editor, Maria, and we looked over the footage, and I'm very excited. I'm optimistic. Mateo says, what are you eating? Octopus and Greek salad. And a little bit of pita bread. Mahadin says, I've only been to Europe once. Oh, hey, I hope you come to Europe again. It is wonderful. I personally love it. I highly recommend it to anyone who's from the States to visit Europe. It's a bit hard to kind of get used to it if you are not from a big city in the States, but I do recommend coming. Go to somewhere that's easier. Greece might be a bit overwhelming if you are not from a major city in the United States. And if you're not used to the sun, even worse. It would be better off going to easier cities like London or Munich. Much easier cities to travel to for the first time. What was your expenses so far? Not too much. I eat out all day. I'm spending maybe 30 euro per day, 40 euro maximum if I indulge. So not too much from an American perspective. I know that's a lot, unfortunately, to the standards here. But yeah, you can eat much cheaper. So I tend to kind of go to sometimes more restaurants and nicer coffee shops, but you could definitely go on the cheap here. It's possible. And you should visit Thessaloniki. It's the second largest city. I have 2021. Check it out. Have you tried another drunk octopus? Says Ron. No, not yet. Not yet.
Espera, que estoy preguntando. Para...
Si algo necesito.
Hey, Daniel says, nice music to the food. Yeah, very nice music. Nice clarinet. Susan says, hi there. I think the restaurant is about to close. So let me eat a little bit more and enjoy some dessert or something like that. Hey, when do you return to NYC? I'm probably staying here for a few more weeks, Wendy. It's still undetermined. Manhattan says only 72 people watching. They like New York City better. It unfortunately is the case, Manhattan. It's also due to the algorithm. Because people do love Greece and they watch Greece videos, but they usually watch vlogs about the islands. So it is an unfortunate case that most cities outside of New York, Paris, London, and some parts of Ireland are really not that popular in live video. Rome is also popular. Alicia says hello from Zoo York. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. Eugene says, I hope it does not pick it up and give you a strike. No, I don't think that was a big song. If Greece was a musical genre, what would it be? It's a very upbeat society, so definitely very similar to the traditional music. Susie asks, is there any particular plans for the music in the documentary? Oh yeah, Susie. So, Susie has a great question. When I started making this documentary, before I even started filming, I envisioned some really cool contemporary music, not just like traditional Greek music that can find royalty free, or not the typical songs that I already use in most of my videos. I was thinking of like really contemporary, like indie rock and like electronica. And luckily I met a few musicians. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Right. So they're about to close. But look at this. This is the dessert. It's some havla. And I'm not sure what this is, but I'm excited to drink it. I'm gonna have a few more bites of this food in order to not take too much time from this family that cooks here. What's the name of the drink? This tiny little drink?
Vitamin.
Vitamin, okay.
When we close the door, we close one
how we fix this.
Yeah,
this
of course.
Because a lot of people today.
Okay, good, good.
Thank you. Your bag, your telephone, don't forget anything.
Thank you, bye.
Yeah, bye. Have a nice time.
They don't charge for this. This is usually on the house. I haven't heard too much of anyone being dishonest, so it's awesome. It's sometimes you get watermelon, depends on the area, and then this is about. I think this was about €6 or so. This is about €9, and I think they might charge maybe €1 for the bread, and then €3 for this beer. So this is easily going to be around €20. Not that bad. It looks like orange juice in the glass. Yeah, yeah, indeed it does. All right, a few more bites. All right, let's do it. Almost as if you explain your massive social media talent, you can say after hours. I think that the gentleman said that he's rearranging because it got very full today. Not that many Plaka, Monasteraki, and Sintagma. You'll find a lot of restaurants open, but unfortunately outside of there, which I tried to go myself today, not too much open. Maybe with the exception of maybe Exaltia, which is a little bit more of a hipper neighborhood, but not too much open. All right. Sure, I'll have a little bit more beer and then. All right. Cheers. Yamas. It's juice. Nice. With some havla. Nice. That's very good. Havla is sweet. Not my personal favorite, but it's like a flaky, interesting dessert that is common in a lot of Mediterranean countries. Greece, Lebanon, Israel. It's very interesting. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yes.
The 17th.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my pleasure. Give you a,
Thank you, gentlemen.
give me 30 in return.
You're very, very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, it froze there. My phone is overheating, unfortunately. I think the heat is getting to the phone. But thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Check out this place one more time. It is Marco Asporo Alogo. Marco Asporo Alogo. Restaurant here in Sintagma Square, right by where all the action is. Everyone, keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. This is €17, less than 20. And I'm giving a big tip. Usually people give like €1 for tip, so it's €18. Wow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. Yasas.